Hello, my name is Anne, and this is Toby, and welcome to a Tobyknits Podcast, episode 157. Now, I'm coming to you from Ontario, where I live, but I'm actually not in Ontario at the moment. Okay, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's start again. Currently, I am filming this in Ontario, but when you see it, I'll be in Nova Scotia. Yes. Because I'm going to be gone away for a little bit to visit my son, daughter-in-law, Sean and Miss Megan, Sean, and the lovely Leo, and the little Sonny. I'm so excited. Obviously, I can't take my craft room with me. And when it comes to podcast day, I can't show you all the stuff because it's all here and I'll be there. Get it? Yeah. So I thought before I go, show you what I've worked on in the past 2 weeks. Well, actually, it's only the past week. And then for you, at the minute, in Ontario, today. Anyway, and tell you what I'm taking with me to work on while I'm there, because what I might do is kind of vlog while I'm there for you, so you get to see the gorgeous Nova Scotia and the beautiful ocean and our lovely drive there, our 14-hour drive. It's gonna be interesting because we're taking Toby with us. It can be a very interesting drive. So I'll do some vlogging, but this is the start of my video in Ontario. Oh, and just show everybody what you're talking about. Okay, finished objects. I have 2 finished objects. I made another chicken. This one, of course, oh, look how wonky his thingy is. Wattle. It's a wattle, if you didn't know. I didn't know until I started making this chicken. Hello, darling. This is for Tristan. I've made one for Leo, which is over there. Here's a picture of the 2 of them together having a chit chat. And I'll be taking Leo's with me. He'll have it by the time you see this video. But this is Tristan's because I'm making these for my grandkids for their Easter gift. So they're going to get these sitting inside of a basket with little eggs underneath. That's their Easter gift. So this one is obviously going to stay here, but it's finished. And I did him a little different color bum than the top. So his is finished, and I'm this far on Evie's. The lighting is awful in here. Is that better? Maybe. This one is Evie's. Yeah, that light's on. I'm not at the window today because I didn't want to be distracted by the road because I want to get through this quickly. So I've started Evie's. Evie's is going to be this color and this color. So that it's different from Tristan's, because otherwise they'll fight. So I've started hers, and I think I'm going to, well, I have to take this with me and work on this in the car because it needs to be finished by the time I get back. And they don't take terribly long to make, to be honest with you, if it's all you're working on. You know, 12 hours, you could easily get it done. You just have to have 12 hours. Well, as soon as I'll be 14 hours in the car one way and 14 hours in the car the other way. So it's going to be my car knitting. Yes. The other thing, I finished the Musselburgh hat. Did you see my video last week with Alex of My Yarny Corner? Oh, that was so much fun. I felt like I talked an awful lot though. Gosh. Poor Alex. I don't think she got a word in edgeways. Anyway, maybe it was better on her video on the Friday. I don't know. I have to watch it still. But anyway, here is my Musselburgh. I loved knitting on this. 100% loved it. And the light is awful. I'm really sorry. It's terrible. But I absolutely loved it. This is my own hand-dyed yarn, which is school uniform. I think there might be one still in the shop. It's on my sock yarn, which is 80% merino, 20% nylon. And of course the muscle burr, if you didn't know, you start from the crown, work your way down, check your gauge after about an inch to see how long you have to do your decreases for of the crown. Once you've got that done, then all the rest of the stitches are on, and you just knit straight all the way down to a certain length, and it tells you how long in the pattern. Now, of course, you can change that yourself. I did this exactly as the pattern because I wanted to see what one would look like and how it would fit everybody first of all. And it is, I believe, I did 18.5 inches from the tip to where I started doing then the decreases. And then you just do the decreases like you did the top, but obviously backwards. And then you fold it in on itself. And I love it because if you notice with this yarn, and you can do this deliberately, I didn't, it's just the way the yarn was. This end seems lighter than this end. And I didn't do that on purpose. Of course I did, Anne. Of course you did. You completely dyed it like that. Of course you did. So you can have it with the dark side or the light side. So all you do is you take the crown and you shove it back inside. She says, it's not as easy as you think this, you know. I've seen people do this all the time on YouTube, and it looks dead easy. And, okay, I've got it now. So you push it back up. Get your crowns all lined up. Where are you? And then you pull it so it's the way you want it. And so there, now I have a hat. And you can put a brim on it. You can fold it. So it's got a brim. So you can wear it like that. And you can, you know, it depends on, so, okay, I'll put it on. So my boys, and this is for one of the boys, will more than likely wear it like this because they won't want the brim. They'll want to wear it like this. This, let me just tell you though, is extremely comfortable. It's very light, but it's very warm, and it covers your forehead and your ears, which when you live in Canada in the wintertime is exactly what you want. Maybe if I bring you closer, because I felt like I was far away from you there. So it's really nice. Of course, women, we might want to put them up and have a brim like that. Again, it's covering your ears and your forehead. It's double thickness now up here, and it's already double thickness. So it's nice, but I don't know if I'd like it longer. So that's the beauty of this. You can pick and choose how long you want it. So instead of doing it in 18.5, maybe I would have gone to 20.5 before I started the crown. One thing that I will note, so this is how much I have left of that yarn, which is 9 grams. So, so this is 9 grams I have left. So I could have gone further and made it a bit longer. The other thing you can do with these, which is phenomenal, is if you have leftover yarn, say you have 2 skeins of 50-gram yarn left over from a pair of socks or something, because sometimes that happens, right? When we're adding different colors for toes and heels, you can do 1/2 of it in one color and 1/2 in the other. Yes. Anyway, so that is that. I'm trying to move as fast as I can here. The only thing I've worked on in the past week has been the Gideon, because it's only been a week really, is the Gideon, on my Gideon method, which is to get my whips down, is the Starlight blanket. And where was I up to? I was there. And that's what I've got done in, I think I've been 5 hours. But to be perfectly honest with, it's lovely. Isn't this a lovely color? And now I'm going into the red. Into the red. It's really very nice. It's already big. I'm not sure how big this is going to be, but it's already big. And this is the V-stitch. So that's been coming along, but obviously I'm not going to be working on that to finish off those 6 or so hours, because I'm not taking that with me to Nova Scotia. It's too big and bulky. But it's there. I'll get back to it when I get back, and I'll put it back in the rotation. I have to change my rotation up, because my rotation for March was this. Well, I finished the mussel, but I finished the chicken, although I am making the other chicken, but I'll have finished that by the time I get back. And these I have worked on, but these are finished. So I have to replace 2 of my Gideon method things for April. Cross stitch. I don't know if to take my cross stitch with me. Anyway, this is what I'm making for Sean. It's a dimensions kit, but I don't know if I want him to see it. No, I don't think I'll take my cross stitch. So this is a really nice cross stitch. This looks like his dog he has now, Ellie, and this looks like the dog that just passed away, other than I have to change its colors. So here is where I'm up to. So all this part here, I still have to obviously finish that bit, but this is all finished. That's all single, half a cross stitch. And then the center is going to be, is all cross stitch, full cross stitch. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, look at those eyes. Do they not look real to you? Oh, I am loving stitching this. I literally cannot stop putting it down. I picked this up again. When did I pick this up? January? Oh, my thing's over there. I forget. And I've literally done most of this in January, February, and up to now. And I'm loving it. I work on this on Saturday, so this will get worked on today. Usually while I'm watching football, but the football's on tomorrow. And there's no F1 today. So, I don't know. Of course, you know, I can't work on it when I'm down east because he'll be there. And I don't think I'll get much done during the day. I'm only going to have evenings when the kids are in bed for knitting. So I think I'll just take my knitting. Cross stitch. This is what I have started for Evelyn. And I'm doing this in tandem with that one because this is all grays and blacks. And I don't want to get bored with gray and black. You know, this way I've got some fun color. And look, oh, I've done the little tiny fox. He's all done. Well, apart from his eye and the back stitch. I always do the back stitch at the last. But I love it. So here he is. Ooh. Isn't he cute? So I'm not sure which way to go next. I don't know whether to go to the rabbit or the mouse. I feel like I want to go to the rabbit, but the fox has got no one to talk to. I feel like he's looking at the owl. I feel like he wants to eat that owl. Look at his paw. He's got his paw up. He's like, hey. Because I think they like birds, don't they? Foxes? I don't know. Or maybe they like mice. Oh, maybe I better not do the mouse next. He might eat it before I've got back. I just love them. So, yeah, I really love this. This is fun to do as well. So, did I tell you? So that's from Bothy Threads, right? Which is British. And I did the one for Tristan, as you know. And that was my first Bothy Threads cross stitch I'd done, the one for Tristan. And this, obviously, I wanted them, it's Tristan's sister is Evelyn, so I wanted them to be the same for both the kids. Anyway, they have an advent calendar. Did you know that? I bought it. So I can't wait. I mean, holy moly, it's March. And now I have to wait all the way till, well, I think they ship in November. But I've got to wait all that way, you know. But can you imagine? Vlogmas is going to be so much fun this year. Ah! Yes. And I'm getting some yarn too. I am. From somebody. But I'll tell you more about that later. So anyway, that's my cross stitch. Quilting, I have... Okay, let me show you. So I'm currently working on the around the kitchen table. And I don't know if you can see, I have sewn the blocks the way I want to quilt as you go them. So they're all in their kind of rows. I still have to make this block, which I'll do when I get back, because it's an applique, and I have to get my head around applique every time I start doing it. So there's 3 separate blocks at the top which form a row. So I will quilt as you go each block separately. This is 3 big blocks, which again I will quilt separately. And then these are the bottom 3 blocks. I did switch these 2 around because I didn't like the way it looked. I wanted yellow in each of the corners to kind of finish, to make it more, I don't know, cohesive. So they're all, other than that block there, they're all sewn together as the blocks. And all I have to do is to get a backing. I feel like I want to get a checker backing, but I think I want to get a warm one. So I am going to, when we're in Nova Scotia, I'll see if I can see if there's anything there. And if not, I'll just wait till I get home and I'll go check out the shops there and see if I can get a backing so that I can start to quilt that together. It's going to be for my stepdaughter's birthday in July. So I have plenty of time. So what am I going to take with me to Nova Scotia? Well, we've already determined I'm not taking the cross stitch. It's just going to be knitting. I am going to be taking, for the car knitting, the chicken. So that'll be car knitting. Also, in case I get fed up with the chicken, in the car, I'm going to be taking the new sock design that I'm working on, which the Nana and Me socks. And I have to make the second sock of each size. So I've already started mine, and I'll do each one till I get to the heel, then I'll do all the heels the same, then I'll go back and I'll do each foot, and then I'll do all the toes. So whether I get them all done in the 2 weeks, I don't know. I may get the kids ones done, the toddler and the child. I'm not sure yet. But so I have that if I want to. And it's a very nice intuitive pattern. You just sit there and there's not much thinking. In fact, you don't actually need the pattern until you get to the heel and the toe part, really, once you've got it down. So it's very, very nice. And did I tell you it works with self-striping yarn? Oh, yes. So that's coming with me. I think I might take the jelly roll blanket. 2 reasons why I think I'm going to take this. It's super easy. It's easier to think about. Well, I don't actually have to think. It's easier to work on than the mitered square, and it's not as big at the moment as the mitered square, even though it's long, but you can roll it up. But this is super easy to sit when I'm just talking with the kids. So I've done that green and this green so far. So again, this could be a project that I take with me and work on while I'm there, just because it's much easier. Do you not like my joins now? They're much better than they were originally. Look at that one. I hate that join. But look at this one. So much better. I got a new system. I can't remember if I learned it from Linda. I feel like I did. Linda Simpson put a little video up of how she does her join. And I think it was something to that. Or was it Kay Litton's? I don't know. One of them had how they do the join. So, yeah, so I'm on the Geens. So I think I'll take that. And the reason I think I'll take that is I have a ton of, oh, it's on that side, yarn, minis, little bits that are left. I might take them and show Megan how to make one of these blankets because they're really easy. She knows how to knit. She does garter stitch very well. And this is all garter stitch. So I might take this, and then when she sees it, she'll say, oh, and then I'll say, look, I have extra yarn. Would you like to make one? Let's see if she wants to make one. So I think I'll take the jelly roll blanket. So I've got the chicken, the jelly roll blanket, and my socks that I'll be taking with me. And while I'm there, something new is happening. Helen Stewart's putting out a new shawl along. Now, I love Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. I've knit loads of her socks. Last year, I did the knit vent at Christmas. Was it last year? I think it was. Loved it. Made a few things. No, it was the year before last. Yeah, I didn't do it last year because I was in Nova Scotia for Christmas. So, or November, December, something like that. Babies were coming. So, or baby, I should say, not babies. And I loved doing the knit vent. And then I did the Curious Handmade Secret Sock Society, although I think it was just called the Sock Society, but I kept calling it the Secret Sock Society for some unknown reason. I don't know. Anyway, now she's got a mystery shawl coming out called 24-bird mystery shawl along. You know, I love a mystery. And Alex was talking about it in her video. Did you see that? When I was chatting with her last week. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am. And it starts while I'm in Nova Scotia. I think it's the 21st of March, I feel like. 24th of March. I don't know, something like that. So I'm going to do it. So, of course, I had to go and find some yarn because I'm just trying to use stash yarn. I didn't want to buy anything. And I had this. And I thought, oh, this is really nice. It's a Vitalana. I've had this for years. This is a Vitalana Delight Sport Weight. It's called 100% Superwash Merino. And it is called Strawberry. So I thought, okay, I will use this as my kind of main color. Isn't that pretty? So then I thought I had a skein of yarn called it's one of my own hand-dyed. How do I not remember the name of it? Oh, for crying out loud. Gladioli. My mum's favourite flower. How would I not remember that? So I had these and they had splashes in it of yellow and orange and purple and brown. And I thought, oh, that would go nice with that. And then if I dyed up some yellow and a purple color, that would look nice. So then I did. I dyed up some yellow. I dyed this up yesterday. And it's got bits of brown in it. And bits of red. So I thought, okay, that'd look nice together. And then I thought, okay, purple. So I dyed up a purple, as you do. And this is 100%, oh, it's so soft, 100% merino. And again, I dyed a very pale purple and I put some red in it. I should have put some dark purple in it as well, but I didn't. So then I had this like this. And I thought, okay, that looks nice. But then I thought, I don't know if I like that in there. Because these look lovely together. Look at that. But I didn't think the pink went. So I was talking to Alex and she said, brown goes really nice with yellow. And I happen to have some hand-dyed brown that I'd had for a while that I hadn't done anything with it. I think it was just a chestnut color I had dyed up very pale. So, oh, this is the colors I'm going with for the Curious. I don't know which way around I want them to go, but there they are. The Curious Handmade. I don't know. What do you think? And it's nice because there's bits of red, so that'll go with this one. And then there's bits of brown to go with that one. And red. So they all kind of go lovely together. I just have to decide which one is my main. So I have to skein them all up and get, so this can go back in the shop because it was in the shop, but I took it out, but I'll put it back in now. I just have to skein them all up and get a bag ready to take with me. So I'll be ready to start when it's time to start. Okay, well, of course, now this video was not supposed to be this long because I was going to add my journey and add stuff that happens in Nova Scotia. I may have to break this down to 2 videos. Or would you just like one long one? Okay, one long one it is then. Okay, so up next, the journey. See ya. So, we're on our way. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
And guess what? We had snow last night.
We got a third passenger.
Oh, yes. Toby! See you later. So we're up in the New Brunswick Hills.
The hills are alive.
And this is what the road looks like. It literally...
The hills are alive.
Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob. I'm trying to get some background music going.
Oh, that's right.
The hills are alive.
This is the road. So this is one side, and the other side is on the other side of that medium thing. There, you can see it now. And yeah, there's hardly any cars on the road.
But the hills are alive.
And it's lightly snowing. And it's kind of foggy.
I'm offering background music.
Then we'll have to pay for it if you do that.
No, people pay me.
Oh, they pay you. Right.
All right.
Isn't it cool? It's such a lovely drive up through these mountains. I'm not kidding. It's a bit wobbly. You might see a moose running around over there. Oh, well, maybe not now. It's a...
Moose on the loose.
Last time we saw one, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Oh, are we up on the top of a hill? Let's see what we get to the top.
More trees.
More
Let me put
trees.
the wipers on. There
More trees.
we go. See if there's any more hills around the corner.
Are we going up still? Yep, we're still going up. I don't think we've got to the top yet.
Not a lot of snow here.
No. The drive, we only had some snow in Quebec, really, didn't
Yeah.
we? We didn't have a lot of, there was no snow in Ontario. And then
Just outside Quebec City, there was
It
quite
was-
a bit of snow.
yeah, it was quite a bit of snow. And then when we woke up this morning in New Brunswick, there was about an inch on the ground, but it was just wet. It'll be melted away now.
We're pretty flat here now.
Oh, we're still going. And it's like this all the way.
Through New Brunswick.
All right, see you when we get into Nova Scotia. Look at the windmills. Oh no, what are they called? Turbines. I always
Get the-
call them windmills.
Get the Nova Scotia sign here in a
I
second.
did.
No, this one.
Oh. Yay! We've made it to Nova Scotia! My favorite part, when I know we're coming to the end of the highway. And we're nearly at Sean's.
In 800 meters, turn left.
Okay then. There's Halifax.
Use any lane to turn left onto Pleasant Street, Nova Scotia 322 South.
So we've arrived. It is Wednesday morning. We got here last night about 4 or 5 o'clock. There's the ocean. And there's Toby and Ellie going for a walk with Bob. So yeah, we're here. It's a beautiful day. There's the ocean. I'll get you a better view in a minute. Sean and Megan's house is down that road. Here's the ocean, just at the bottom of the hill. Oh, it's just glorious today. We had a fun night last night, laughing and joking with the kids. Leo was just so excited to see us. Nana, Papa, home, hooray! That's what he said. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. How could you not love this? Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Hello. So it is Saturday today. We've been here a couple of days and it's been very interesting. How interesting, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. Monday, as we're driving down through all the beautiful New Brunswick, did you see that video? Wasn't it sweet? As we drove down, we heard from Sean that he was sick. Bob just came in the room with Ellie and Tobe. It's Toby!
Come on.
Hello, Toby!
Come on. Toby, let's go.
And yeah, so as we're driving down, we're texting, you know, we're here, we're in Quebec, we're in, you know, wherever, we're stopping for lunch, we're there. We made it to the hotel, all that stuff, as you do. And Sean was telling us how sick he was. He had to take the day off work because he'd been throwing up. So we're like, oh, great. So anyway, we get here Tuesday, everything's lovely. And then so nice to see Leo. Did you see Leo with Toby? Oh my God, he loves Toby. So does Ellie. It was like they'd never not been apart because they were a lot together when they were we first got Toby, and Ellie just loved him. So yeah, so it was a lot of fun when we first arrived. All the way down here, I mostly worked on my chicken. So I have got all the main body done. Isn't this a lovely colorway? That was in, well, both of these were in Tristan's, but they were the opposite way around. So this one's for Evie. And so that's all done. So I've put it away. And literally, when we first started, hello Ellie, here, I just started this color. I just put them together. So I did from there all the way up the head and the beak. So yeah, was the car journey. And I was quite happy with that. So then on the way back, I will do the base part and the red wattly bits. Somebody told me on my channel, you're supposed to, they have two. I'd have to look more closely at a chicken to find out. They're gone. I checked them out. They were making too much noise. Where was I? Yeah, so the first night or two that I was here, I worked some on the jelly roll. So I started on working on the jelly roll the first few nights I was here, but didn't get a lot done because, you know, we were just talking a lot and playing with the baby. So it's coming on nice. There's my newfangled join. So yeah, and then of course on Wednesday, Megan got sick. So we spent most of the day helping her out because Sean was at work. Same with Thursday. We took Leo off to IKEA. Here's a few pictures of him in IKEA. Oh, we had such fun. And because we couldn't really take Sunny with us because she's still getting breastfed. So we had to kind of leave her. But luckily all she does is sleep, right? So Megan was still able to rest while we went off to IKEA with Leo. And then Thursday night I got sick. I was up all night throwing up. Yeah, imagine. And then yesterday, Friday, Bob got sick. So we've all had it. We've all had this stomach thing. And so haven't really felt like doing much. Most of the time I've either been sleeping or tired. However, on, was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, Helen Stewart released her new mystery pattern. So if you're doing it but haven't seen Clue 1 yet, don't look. Turn away. In fact, leave the room because I'm going to show it you now. And I am absolutely really loving this. It's such a nice pattern. So it's a shawl, but it's a circular shawl. I've never done a circular shawl. And I was very not sure if I wanted to do another shawl mystery knit along because I have that many of them. But of course, Alex from My Yarny Corner persuaded me, as she does. And I'm glad now because I've never done a circular shawl. So this is it. Don't look if you don't want to see it. So this is where I have cast it on. Now I'm starting, believe it or not, this is my own hand-dyed yarn. And I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with this because I didn't realize how much kind of white there was in it. I thought it was definitely more brown. It's like a very mocha color brown. And it's coming out lovely. And it's called the 24Birds. So here it is so far. And then we're starting to fade in the second color, which again, one of my hand dyeds. What was I gonna call this one? I had a name for this in my head. Oh yeah, rhubarb and custard. So this one's just brown. And yeah, so it's really coming on. I'm really enjoying it. It's very pretty. There's holes there. It's very, very pretty. And it's so soft. So soft. So yeah, that's basically been our last 4 days. We've been calling out for Huey a lot and resting a lot. Yeah. So I'm hoping that now we're all a little bit better today. Well, a lot better actually. That we'll actually have a much better week ahead. So, should I do a video when I get home, or make you wait. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was long, but a few had asked for the journey and a bit of vlogging. Actually, I might vlog the rest of the week that we're here and then throw that into one big video when I get home. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.